Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at BNB against USD. This is a Binance coin. I'll tell you guys what, that this one I think is still going to be an extremely bullish play for the long term. So let's go ahead and dive down into the technical analysis. So for BNB, you guys can see that we had a long-term sloping support like the majority of the rest of the crypto market. However, BNB has broken below its sloping support, which is not good. We even held above the EMA here for the longest time, the 200 EMA. Then eventually we have broken back down here to the downside. So if we take a look, we do have a strong sloping resistance. Actually, the sloping resistance is coming back from the all-time highs. So we did hit all-time highs, which is around this area, around $650. Okay, so $650 was a key level area. You could say around 675, 685, whatever you'd like to call it, but we're going to call it right here strong resistance at 650. Okay, so 650 definitely a key level area that we need to pay attention to in the future once we get this massive breakout, which I do believe is going to happen. So as stated, we are below our EMA, which is not good. We're also below the sloping resistance, which is not good as well. So we have to get a confirmed breakout back above the sloping resistance in order for us to be bullish. If we go ahead and take a look at our current levels, if we break out that sloping resistance, we will have a resistance which is going to be right here at about $500. Okay, so $500 exactly is going to be a key level area. And the reason we're calling this out, because if we go back here in the past, there's a little bit of support here, played as a resistance here, support resistance here, support resistance here. So it is definitely a key level area. And once we get past that area, technically we have a little resistance, which is probably going to be 550. And then we're going to be looking for a big move up there all the way to 650, close to our all-time highs. If we happen to continue down, which is where we are at this current moment, right? We are currently downtrending. We do have a sloping resistance, but we would be looking for a move back down here, which is going to be about $350. So you guys can see that we're technically calling these out in $50 increments, but that is what we would be looking for. We'd be looking for a nasty drop back down here to this area, and technically our next one right after that's probably going to be $300 as well. So these are our next kilo areas that we need to pay attention to whenever it comes to BNB coin. So I do think there's a good chance we do have a great opportunity to move up. And the reason I'm saying this is because it kind of looks like we have a potential, it's called an expanding triangle. Okay, expanding triangles are normally bullish. All right, you normally hit a resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, right? And resistance, then eventually you get the move to the upside. That is what I would like to see whenever it comes to BNB, but I do believe it's going to happen. I just don't know when. This downtrend at this current moment is pretty aggressive. We have dropped quite a bit, not over, we've almost dropped about 50% here since our all-time high. But the overall trend, I do think there's a good chance we will continue up. We do still technically have a low here. We have a higher low here. And the big question is where is our next higher low? It almost looks like it was right here, but it looks like we're kind of hitting the same spots here. So it's going to be important that in order for us to be bullish still, whenever it comes to BNB, is that we have to get that massive breakout out of this sloping resistance. Not only that, but out of the EMA or above the EMA, and then we have a gap up that we had to deal with right at $500. So whenever it comes to BNB, I would like to see a big move up, and I think it's going to happen. If we continue down, we might move down here to about 355, as stated, or 350, which we've already back tested. And I think the lowest that we will go is going to be $300. I think that would be the lowest that we would go. If we go ahead and clear this up and look at our Fibonacci levels, we're going to go from the swing low to the swing high like last time, right? And you guys will see that we're still in the bullish zone. We're hitting the 5-0, which is good, okay? And then we got the 382. So we are still extremely bullish in my overall opinion whenever it comes to BNB. We just have to break out of this short-term downtrend, okay? So we really have to get that breakout above this key level sloping resistance, above our horizontal resistances. Nonetheless, we have to get above the 382 on the Fibonacci, and I think it will happen. I do think it will happen. I mean, BNB is a giant, it is a behemoth, and I think this one has a great long-term future still, in my overall opinion. So that is all I got here whenever it comes to BNB. If you guys will, definitely smash up that like button, smash up that subscribe button, leave some comments down below. I will see you later. Have a great one, and ciao.